Welcome. I hope you are fabulous today and very tulis on this Thursday, June 11th, 2026. Carl Jung, one of the most influential psychologists of all time, wrote the following. People do not realize just how much they are putting at risk when they do not accept what life presents them with, the questions and tasks that life sets them. When they resolve to spare themselves the pain and suffering they owe to their nature. In so doing, they refuse to pay life's dues, and for this very reason, life then often leads them astray. If we do not accept our own destiny, a different kind of suffering takes its place. A neurosis develops, and I believe that life which we have to live is not as bad as a neurosis. If I have to suffer, then let it be from my reality. A neurosis is a much greater curse. In general, a neurosis is a replacement for an evasion, an unconscious desire to cheat life, to avoid something. One cannot do more than live what one really is. And we are all made up of opposites and conflicting tendencies. After much reflection, I have come to the conclusion that it is better to live what one really is and accept the difficulties that arise as a result, because avoidance is much worse. End quote. The passage continues with Jung reflecting on living with authenticity, the burdens of unlived life, including passing that to children, regret in old age, and fulfilling one's destiny. This is classic late Jungian thought on individuation, facing reality, paying life's dues, and recognizing the greater suffering of neurosis through evasion. Individuation is the process by which individuals in society become differentiated from one another. Neurosis is a mental and emotional disorder or imbalance that affects part of the personality, carries a distorted perception of reality, not as profound as in psychosis, does not result in disturbance of the use of language, and carries physical and mental problems. Psychosis is a serious mental illness, such as schizophrenia, characterized by defective or lost contact with reality, often with hallucinations or delusions. Beware of predators who inflict these mental disorders on people they wish to harm, and on their loved ones. Reflecting light. 1. Do not tell me what they said about me. Tell me why they felt so comfortable saying it to you. Also read Matthew 18, 15-20. 2. The upshot of a difficult childhood is, it also creates empathy, pattern recognition, and an ability to find humor in things other people cannot. 3. A measure of fun is useful against anxiety or neurosis. Go to a job interview for fun. Provide documents for fun. Start a blog for fun. Anxiety feeds on urgency. Keep this in mind in matters of life and death, important as they are. Death smiles at us all. All a man can do is smile back. 4. As you grow in truth, you get to hold the light steady for others. The lighthouse shines. It keeps its position. It offers orientation to ships regardless of their course, approach, or schedule. Real awakening gives real compassion rather than contempt, gives appropriate rather than suicidal empathy. to see that everyone does what they can with the level of awareness available to them at this moment. The person still asleep was you not long ago. The dream they are dreaming may be one you also dreamed. Rather than asking whether they will eventually wake, ask whether you will be someone worth waking to. Let us say, I will keep watch and hold the light steady. Until you see me again. Tuliness saves the universe. Be well, everyone.